Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it is, wherever you at. Anyway, um, once again, thank you for watching this video. It's another video that I'm bringing for you. This camera look like a crooked. I don't know. Let me see here if I can fix it. What I got you here. Anyway, well, the topic today is: should you retire in another country instead of retiring in the U.S.? Of course, that's as long as you're watching this and you live in the United States of America, that is. Now, the reason I said that is because a lot of people are making the choice of retiring and move to another country, especially on Asia. Some of them move to Mexico, some of them move to South America. And there's normally, for most of them, there's normally two things that they have in common. They're older gentlemen and they don't have a lot of money. Most of the time, the only money that they have to survive in retirement is their Social Security pension, which normally is not much either. Uh, these gentlemen, they're either single, divorced, maybe they lost their significant other, and they realize that in order for them to enjoy life, they won't be able to do it with the amount of money that they get from Social Security. They won't be able to do it here in the States. A lot of them go to Philippines. A lot of them go to other Asian countries, and the reason is because it's dirt cheap in those countries compared with the United States. In those countries, if you get 12, 1500, $1,800 a month from Social Security, and you are smart enough, you'll be able to live a very comfortable life, and you won't be able. That's very. It's going to be very difficult to do here in the States. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, I know the second reason why they moved there, or one of the reasons they moved there, besides being cheap, the second reason they moved there is because of women. Here in the States, they feel that at their age and with the money that they have, no woman going to give them the time of the day, and that's probably correct. And they find out through other people or other gentlemen that have moved in those countries through YouTube that when they go there, it's very easy for them to find a partner, for them to find a woman that will give you a lot of attention. And we are not looking, cons, who does this? Who does this? What's going on here? I mean, who ride a lawnmower on the street? This guy, I guess he got customers. Co- I guess he got customers on a house down there, another customer down there. So instead of put the lawnmower in his trailer and the truck and driving it, he got it routed through the street to interrupt my video. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go back to the topic. It's a crazy world. But anyway, so they find that it's easy to find a woman, to find a companion. And we're not talking about a guy my age, 65 or 70 or 75 or even 80, can go to this country and find a partner, find a companion from the opposite sex. And we're not looking at a woman his own age, 65, 60, not even 50, not even 40 or 30. Sometimes they can find an 18-year-old, a 20-year-old girl, beautiful girl, and that will treat them right. We treat them like, make them feel important. And also that this girl's family support the relationship. Now, the main reason why this happened is because they have a need. They have a need, and most of these countries are poor. They don't have any money to sustain themselves. And so, an American guy that go there with a 1,500 or $2,000 pension a month, uh, would be see, a couple $100 a month that he gave this lady and their family. They'd be able to put food on the table and all that stuff. And the thing is that, unlike in the United States, if a woman do that for this man, for this old man, we'll do it with an attitude. We'll do it with, you know, basically in a way that he won't feel comfortable. But these ladies, especially in these Asian countries, they will treat you right, for the most part. They will pretend they love you, pretend they like you. And don't take me wrong, I'm pretty sure that every now and then there be a case or two here and there that the girl really is honest and really have feelings for the man and really take care of it. Now, second, the other side of the coin is that most of the time what happened is this gentleman, unfortunately, they ended up getting abused, scammed, because once this girl approaches man and the man fall for it, they have to support the lady's family. They have probably the lady have a boyfriend or a husband on the side that he doesn't know about it, and he just been used. So, and the unfortunate thing is that a lot of these men actually believe that it's one for the love. Now, let me tell you something. Honestly speaking, if you fall for that, if you go there and you don't realize that what you're doing is a transaction, you are getting a beautiful woman that's going to give you all this attention, more likely sex, and in return, you're going to provide money, you're going to provide food, you're going to provide clothing, you're going to provide a new iPhone, and all that to this girl, and you're going to support her family too. And more likely, you have to keep in the back of of your mind that eventually you're going to get to the point that they're going to try to take you for every penny that you have, and when you're not useful anymore, when you have no more money anymore, they're going to dump you. So you have to keep that in mind. Now, once again, if you're just a normal person that you want to retire overseas, you go with your spouse, and you have money and you want to live comfortable somewhere else, that could be an option because, like I said, there's there's a lot of countries out there in Asia and South America, Mexico, Central America, that you can live comfortably with a portion of what you will spend here, what you need here in the States to live comfortably. Now, you have to take in consideration your medical situation, medicine, doctors. A lot of those places, they don't, Medicare is useless. So you're probably going to have to pay cash for it. And the thing is, if you say, well, I'm going to move there, I don't want to pay for Medicare here. And then 3, 4, 5 years later, you decide that, oh, that wasn't for me. I go back to the States. Now that Medicare going to be expensive because you're going to be punished for either not signing for Medicare on time or just call Medicare and say, hey, I don't want a Medicare no more and cut it off. Now, being from the islands, I'm going to tell you one of the things that I won't be able to do that in any of those countries, not even my own island. And one thing that you have to keep in mind, a lot of people are fine with that. A lot of people get used to it. But because I come from that environment, I have been spoiled here in the States. And there's one thing that I cannot compromise, that I won't compromise, and that's what I could never retire nowhere else outside of the United States. And that's the comfort, the infrastructure. And a lot of those countries, you don't know from one day to another. In fact, sometimes from 1 hour to another, if you're going to have water available, I mean, like potable water, if you're going to have power to power your house or your apartment, um, more likely you won't be able, especially if you're older person, you won't be able to drive. So you're going to have to depend from public transportation, which a lot of times is very accessible because most of the people are poor and they have to rely on public transportation, but not the most comfortable one. So those are the things that you have to keep in consideration. For those reasons, because of the infrastructure, the medical situation, that's one of the reasons that I will never consider retiring overseas. I'm very comfortable here. As you can see behind me, this is my house. So I don't have any reason to move it. Maybe if I'll be in a situation that some of those gentlemen are, where I be by myself and I won't have anything coming as far as money except for my social security. In that situation, I will have to weigh the pros against the cons, and more likely, I will probably make the move and go and live there for 10 months out of the year, and the other 2 months come and do my physical, my medical situation. I probably will still keep Medicare just so I have that when I come back to the state, or if I suddenly get sick and I need to come to my doctor here, I probably will do that. But anyway, let me know what you think. Go ahead and subscribe, comment, like the video. Hope you like it, and I see you next time.